Hi, it's Bronwyn from Rap, and today I'm working on a great track called Stop Wait. It's from the Function Loop sample pack, Major Hip Hop and Female Trap. Let's just have a listen from the second verse through to that first chorus drop.
Begging for some love, I'm on your fake love. Calling me all night, baby, I know you tight. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey.
Right, so it sounds good, but at that chorus, we can really do something to make it sound nice and big, just for a little bit of ear candy. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I've created two backing vocal channels over here. I'll show you my settings on them in a moment, but I'm just going to grab that lead vocal. I'm going to alt and click. I'm going to drag onto those channels. I'll unmute them for the moment. If I go to my mix window, we'll have a look. See, I've added in a nice compressor. I've added in a doubler, which is like a big chorus effect. And I've added in some pitch correction onto both of these channels. And you can just have a look at my settings and you can see what I've done just to give them a little bit of flavor. In fact, if we have a listen now, you can check my panning and you can check the levels as well. All right, and let's just go back to that arrange window.
Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey.
And I'll add in the other one.
Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey.
Right, and let's listen to it with the main vocal.
Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey. Where you calling, hey.
And it just really makes such a big difference. In fact, let's put it in context with the rest of the instruments.
Are you tight? Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey. Where you calling, hey.
It sounds nice, but to really add some flavor, we need to use a vocoder. Now, if you're into pop, hip-hop, or R&B production, you've definitely heard of vocoder in action. It's short for voice encoder, and how a vocoder works is it actually encodes the characteristics of the voice using a bank of narrowband filters. And the more filters that you use, the cleaner the effect will be. The fewer filters used will create that more pronounced synthetic or artificial or that robotic quality. So here's how we get that classic vocoder effect using the Logic Pro X Evoc 20 polysynth. The first thing that you want to do is load up an instrument channel. And in fact, I'll just load it up. And we want a software instrument. And this time we're going to choose the Evoc vocoder synth. Right. And I'm going to create it. And I'll just call it vocoder 2 for my session. Right. Before we start playing with the vocoder itself, we need some sort of MIDI file, or we need the chords that you want the vocoder to play back. So we've got a synth part over here. Let's just play it. All right, and I'm going to use that synth part. Again, I'm just going to alt and click, drag it and drop it. And that is going to be what I'm going to use to play back the vocoder. Let's go and have a look at our vocoder now. On the preset menu, we want to choose from the vintage vocoder menu. I really like this one. It's called Vocal Heaven Pad. We want to sidechain the vocoder, so we want the lead vocal. The lead vocal audio needs to be what triggers this vocoder. And then let's have a listen to what that sounds like. I'm just going to solo the lead vocal and this vocoder for the moment.
Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey. Where you calling, hey.
And there you go. Immediately something nice and sweet and easy. The less bands that you use, the more gritty it'll sound. Let's just play around with that.
Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey. Where you calling, hey.
If you want a cleaner effect, then you want to play with a attack time. A quicker attack time will give you a nice clean effect.
Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey. Where you calling, hey.
And then you can dial in some really special things using the formant shift and the formant stretch. Let's just play around with that for a second.
You tie. Every time rings my phone. I know you're calling. Hey, where you calling? Hey.
I really like the way that sounds. So let's add in our other background vocals for the moment.
Tie. Every time rings my phone. I know you're calling. Hey, where you calling? Hey.
Right, that sounds really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this and paste it at the various chorus parts. I just want to make sure that I'm quite accurate. Zoom in a little bit and make sure that I'm on beat. Great. And let's have a listen to what that sounds like now.
Begging for some love, I'm a your fake love. Calling me all night, baby, I know you tight. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey.
And there you go. There are so many amazing sonic effects that you can come up with using the vocoder. So go and have some fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next video.
Begging for some love, I'm a your fake love. Calling me all night, baby, I know you tight. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling, hey. Every time rings my phone, I know you're calling, hey, where you calling.